A cricket team typically dominates the sport only if it possesses three crucial qualities: supply, star players, and leadership. Add these ingredients together and you get a cricketing powerhouse that can sustain dominance for over extended periods. When these three elements come together, a cricket team can achieve not just temporary success, but legacy of excellence, often leading to periods of dominance in the sport.
Australia's resurgence in cricket began when Mark Taylor was chosen as captain following Alan Border's retirement. This decision was challenging as more experienced players like Steve Waugh, David Boone and Dean Jones were also in contention. However, the selectors heeded Border's advice and selected Taylor, who proved to be a superb captain, adept at handling his players and inspiring them as a cohesive unit. Taylor's captaincy marked the beginning of a golden era for Australian cricket. His leadership qualities were the best in his players, fostering a winning mentality and a strong team spirit. Taylor had access to an array of fantastic players such as the Waugh brothers, Glenn McGrath, Shane Warne, Ian Healy and Michael Slater, all of whom proved to be match winners. Having a captain of Taylor's caliber was essential, but equally important was the presence of high-quality players. The combination of Taylor's leadership and skills of his match-winning teammates provided Australia with the backbone needed for dominance. Together, they were like a well-oiled cricketing machine, or perhaps more accurately, a cricketing version of the Avengers, with Taylor as the cricketing Nick Fury.
Australia's success was built on a well-established pipeline of talent. The Australian Cricket Academy and the robust domestic structure ensured a continuous supply of young talent. Promising players like Ricky Ponting, Justin Langer, Damien Martin were all groomed to step into the national side. This pipeline extended to the fast bowlers as well, with Jason Gillespie, Michael Kasperovich and Brindley emerging to support and eventually replace established stars. Under Taylor's captaincy, Australia achieved remarkable success worldwide. Taylor's Australia team showcased their dominance by winning 3 Ashes series in a row, but I mean, come on. They were playing against England. They also won series in every major cricketing nation except India. Victories in England, New Zealand, South Africa, Pakistan and the West Indies, with the latter being Taylor's magnum opus as he knocked off West Indies off their perch, cemented Australia's status as a world-beating side. When Taylor retired, Steve Waugh took over the reins as captain, maintaining and even raising the team's high standards. Under Waugh's leadership, Australia aimed higher and won more games, reinforcing their dominance. By this time, Australia boasted the best pipeline, the best captain, and a host of quality players including Matthew Hayden, Justin Langer, Ricky Ponting, Damien Martin, Shane Warne, and Adam Gilchrist.
Waugh was known for his mental toughness and ability to inspire his team in challenging situations. He led by example, often playing crucial innings under pressure. His philosophy of mental disintegration was aimed at breaking the opposition's resolve, which often worked in Australia's favour. Under Waugh's leadership, Australia achieved a record-breaking 16 consecutive Test wins, with victories coming against Pakistan, India, New Zealand and the West Indies, underscoring their dominance during his tenure, with the only significant achievement that eluded Australia during Waugh's international career was a Test series victory in India. As Waugh's career began to wind down, the mantle of leadership was passed down to Ricky Ponting. Ponting took over with the same ferocity and a keen cricketing mind, determined to maintain Australia's dominance on the global stage.
Ponting's captaincy was marked by aggression and an uncompromising attitude towards winning. Combative and at times a controversial leader, he led Australia to 2 dominant performances in the 03 and 07 World Cups, where Australia went undefeated. Ponting's unbeaten 140 in the 2003 final was a masterclass in limited overs batting. Under his leadership, Australia also achieved a record-breaking 16 consecutive Test victories from 2005 to 2008, steamrolling opponents like a lawnmower over a field of dandelions. Ponting's tenure was marked by a period of unparalleled success, making one of cricket's greatest captains and players, a titan of the game whose impact resonated like ripples on a pond. However, by 2007, signs of a declining pipeline became evident. His tenure saw the beginning of cracks in the Australian setup, especially with the retirements of key players like Justin Langer, Damien Martin, Shane Warne and Glenn McGrath. Warne and McGrath, who took 1,250 wickets between them, retired following Australia's whitewash win over England in the 06-07 Ashes series. Notably, the only 3 defeats that Australia suffered under Ponting before these retirements occurred when either Warne or McGrath were injured, once against India in 2004 and twice against England in 2005. The inability to find suitable replacements quickly exacerbated the situation, leading to a period of rebuilding for the Australian team. A 2-0 test defeat against India in early 2008 was the beginning of the end. When the Proteas toured down under in late 2008, they walked away with a 2-1 series win, marking their first ever test series victory in Australia. This defeat was the final nail in the coffin for Australia's dominance. It was also the first time since 1992-1993 season that Australia had lost a test series at home, effectively ending the Baggy Greens' golden age in international cricket. Following the decline in the late 2000s, Australia struggled to maintain their dominance. The gaps left by retiring legends were like gaping holes in a Swiss cheese, leaving the team vulnerable and leading to inconsistent performances. However, the Baggy Greens wouldn't be down for too long, as they managed to rebuild their structure and talent pipeline, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, leading to a resurgence in recent years. Australia's cricketing legacy is defined by its ability to evolve and adapt. The subsequent period of struggle underscored the inevitable challenges faced by any dominant force, that sometimes a relationship gets tired and it's time to move on. Don't over-internalize this. Everything has a cycle. Although the days of invincibility are long gone, the gum-chewing, collar-up Baggy Greens continue to evolve as it carries forward a legacy of resilience, innovation, and unwavering pursuit of greatness. This legacy is like a mighty river flowing continuously and overcoming obstacles in its path, serving as an inspiration not just for Australian cricketers, but the global cricketing community, illustrating the enduring spirit of the game. Big up to you lot as always. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, make sure you hit the thumbs up, as well as leaving a comment and subscribing to the channel as always. If you haven't watched part 1, do check that out so that you can get up to speed with what we're talking about today. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, in a bit, people.